I'm Zombie Sub Bacon, and today I'm checking out this camera from NearStream. Huge thanks to them for sending one out for me to check out. This is the VM20, a 4K streaming camera that's kind of built for Twitch and YouTube and all sorts of video streaming and content kind of scenarios. Straight off the bat, this thing shoots at 4K. The quality is pretty sharp. It's got a 5 megapixel sensor and does a solid job whether you're live streaming, recording on YouTube, or hopping onto a high quality Zoom call. This thing has you covered. Well, that's because it's got many cool features. One of them being it's got a 40 times hybrid zoom. That's 10 times optical zoom with a 4 times digital. So you can punch in pretty far without the image turning to mush. And it comes with a remote that you can use to move the camera, zoom in, zoom out, and switch between up to 3 different preset angles, all without leaving your chair or even touching a computer or the camera itself. As for connections, it has a USB-C, HDMI, even Ethernet. So if you're going hardwired, it's pretty flexible with your options. If you're running it straight into OBS, you can use a capture card for the HDMI, or you can plug it straight into your computer like a webcam using USB. It also has a built-in mic system. It actually has 8 MEMS mics and some AI noise cancellation. So it picks up audio from about 16 feet away and cleans up that background noise quite well. So if you're doing a room meeting for like a Zoom or an event, it does a pretty good job at picking up voices and not having it sound like a mumbled mess. It does have a dedicated microphone jack as well. If you want to be a little bit more professional, hook up like one of those lapel mics or something like that, you can. You can also hook up more than one of these and control them all together with the one system. So if you're doing any sort of multicam setup, cooking streams, etc., it also can do that, which is pretty cool. It even holds up in the low light. It has a great sensor. That means that even if sometimes you forget to put all this extra lighting in or light yourself correctly, it compensates for that, doing a decent job of adjusting so you're not just a blurry shadow. And finally, it's all plug and play. There's no drivers, no setup headaches, no unique software. Plug it in, USB or HDMI, and it's ready to go, which is actually a huge feature because so many of these cameras that particularly we've looked at lately comes with their own software and things like that you have to set up. This does not. Plug it in, and most of the controls you do on the remote that comes with it. So yeah, that's the NearStream VM20, a 4K remote controlled Zoom multicam capable and pretty much made for live streaming, Zoom calls, meetings, large scale room filming, and all those sort of things in it. I've been using it as an additional extra cam for my streams. It's definitely something that will come in handy if we ever get back into doing like cooking streams and stuff like that. I do appreciate the fact that rather than just going for what looks really small or really sleek or compact and stuff like that, they've made the effort to pack in all the kind of features that you don't necessarily find in webcams and pack them into a body that still is aesthetically pleasing. It kind of looks like an old video camera that you used to have, but it comes with the fantastic sensor and the zoom functionality and the microphones and all that sort of stuff that you need. And there's definitely a few Zoom calls that I've been in where they could have done with one of these. No offense. So I appreciate NearStream for sending it over. I'll be testing it out more over the next few days, and I'll definitely be running it on the stream. So yeah, we'll see how this goes fitting into my setup. And if you're after something like this, particularly if you're trying to do more like office calls or anything like that, business meetings, stuff like that, this is the sort of camera that would make sense. Rather than just using a webcam and hoping for the best with your audio pickups and microphones. So thanks again, NearStream, for sending this out. And if you have any more questions about this, please leave them in the comments below or come visit me on stream and I'll run you through them. Thanks again.